But once again, Atlanta is in the center of the political world. An explosive hearing today in Fulton County in an ongoing effort to disqualify District Attorney Fani Willis from the 2020 election interference case over her romantic relationship with Special Prosecutor Nathan Wade, who is leading this case. Thanks so much for joining us this evening. I'm Faith Jesse.
And I'm Jennifer Bellamy. Today, both Willis and Wade took the stand, and we have live team coverage from downtown Atlanta as those proceedings continue. Grace King providing legal context on how we got here. But we begin with investigative reporter Zach Merchant, who has been inside the courtroom for all of it so far. He's joining us now live. Zach?
You're right. We just got out of the courtroom, and it's safe to say this was a legal showdown almost 2 months in the making. For the first time, both Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis and the Special Prosecutor Nathan Wade were in court speaking under oath about their relationship, and at times, tempers flared.
Has he ever visited you at the place you laid your head?
So let's be clear, because you lied in this. Let me tell you which one you lied in. Right here. I think you lied right here. No. This is the truth, Judge. And it is a lie. It is a lie.
Ms. Willis? Mr. Sena, thank you. We're going to take 5 minutes. Be back in 5.
That exchange happened just about an hour ago. The source of the tension, a long day of testimony and a long day of questions about their relationship and when it began and whether any personal benefits flowed to either of them through it. Now, Wade and Willis have both said in a sworn statement that their relationship didn't begin until 2022, long after Nathan Wade was appointed a special prosecutor in this case. But today in court, a former friend of District Attorney Fani Willis, Robin Yeardy, said that is not true and that, in fact, the relationship began all the way back in 2019.
Did you observe them do things that are common among people having a romantic relationship?
Yes.
Such as, can you give us an example?
Hugging, kissing, just affection.
All before November 1st of 2021, correct?
Yes.
Attorneys for the defendants are asking the judge in this case, Judge Scott McAfee, to throw District Attorney Willis, Nathan Wade, and the entire Fulton County District Attorney's office off of this case, arguing that their relationship has left them unable to impartially prosecute the case. Both Wade and Willis vigorously denied that.
When I met him, Judge Reeves introduced us. He handed me his business card. I'm unsure if I handed him my business card, but we exchanged information. He said, if you ever need any help, give me a call. And he walked to the parking lot.
So after that, you started dating shortly thereafter, correct?
A lie. That's one of your lies.
Okay.
A long day of dramatic testimony inside the courtroom. We will have more coming up at 6.
All right, Zach, thank you so much. Certainly a lot of folks following the action inside the courtroom today. The question, though, remains whether District Attorney Fani Willis will be removed from this case. That's a question 11 Alive's Grace King is asking for us tonight. And Grace, what would Judge McAfee be considering here?
Well, I know we've talked a lot about the relationship between Special Prosecutor Nathan Wade and District Attorney Fani Willis, but legal experts tell me the bigger question isn't the relationship itself, but whether they've misrepresented that relationship in court. I spoke with Emory Law professor John Acevedo earlier. He told me he's alarmed by the lack of receipts for transactions between Willis and Wade. It's made it difficult for either side to corroborate or disprove testimony of who paid for what and whether certain expenses like flights and hotels were reimbursed. Plus, there were some uncertainties around how Wade answered questions during his divorce proceedings, particularly whether he'd entertained anyone of the opposite sex other than his spouse during the course of his marriage. He said no, because he and his wife agreed their marriage ended in 2015, but defense attorneys argued that's not true because he was still legally married.
And most certainly opens him up not only to perjury, but also to bar disciplinary issues. And it may even be, even if they're not disqualified, they may have to step back and allow new counsel to go in. The question will become, how damaged are these two individuals, these two lawyers?
Now, going into this hearing, many of the attorneys I had spoken with thought it was unlikely that DA Willis would be disqualified from this case. After hearing testimony today, they say they think it could be more of a possibility. But of course, we'll keep you updated whenever we learn that decision.
All right, Grace, thank you so much. Of course, we have been following this case for you very closely. If you'd like to watch those live proceedings still ongoing, we are streaming them right now on the 11 Alive Plus streaming app. Just search for 11 Alive on your streaming device, and it'll be on the front page of the app.